Hello and good morning everybody. Welcome back to another video. Today Jake and I are going to be reacting to the Snyder Cut Justice League trailer that has just dropped this morning. Only about an hour ago this was released, so we're very eager to see this. I personally am very excited to see this movie towards the end of March. I remember seeing the Justice League movie in theaters back in 2017, and I personally never hated the movie like some people do. It definitely had its obvious problems, and it was nowhere near that of Marvel's The Avengers. So I'm very, very excited. There's much anticipation for this movie to come out on HBO Max here in a little over a month. So I'm very excited to watch this trailer.
I agree. I've only seen it once, so I definitely need to watch it again because I really need to form my opinion on it. But I remember after I first saw it, I was disappointed because it didn't feel like Justice League. I could tell Joss Whedon did the same thing with it as he did with Age of Ultron, where it was almost too comedic and it just wasn't really the right tone. And I agree, I was disappointed with Justice League, but I'm gonna rewatch it again before I watch a Snyder Cut. But I'm excited to see this, and I'm also excited to see the Joker. I'm really curious about how Jared Leto's Joker is gonna be in it. Like, I'm wondering if this is gonna connect to Suicide Squad and all the other DC movies, or if this is just kind of a standalone thing. So I'm really curious to see.
That's another thing I'm super curious about, is seeing where this is going to go exactly, because this is obviously the remake, not a reboot, but a remake of what the Justice League was 4 years ago. So where are they going to go? Right? Ben Affleck has done some new scenes for this. Yeah. Ben Affleck is my favorite Batman.
It's essentially a new movie. It's 4 hours long. So it's like and it's hopefully going to be good. So if this is really good and it's 4 hours long, this is going to be an amazing movie.
Yeah. I'm most excited to see Ben Affleck. He's my favorite Batman. I hope he gets the chance to do more with Batman after this, but even if this is his last time wearing the cowl, I'll be happy with that.
I also wonder if this movie is good and it's well received, what the future is going to be like with the DCEU. I think they should just consider this the new canon for the DCE, and well, hopefully they would keep Ben Affleck, or they would figure something out. Maybe Robert Pattinson is a prequel. I don't know, but I would hope that they keep this canon to the DCEU and move forward with it.
Yeah, that's what
assuming it's good.
That's what I would assume. If it performs well, that they would consider this the canon.
Or I mean, maybe it doesn't really change much because it's still the same story. It's just a better version of it. So I don't know, we'll have to see. Unless the Joker thing, like, it could change things, but maybe if the ending of this movie isn't really much different than the original one, they could just consider both of them canon.
Yeah.
Or, you know, it's just a different cut of it.
Alright, well, let's get into it.
Yep.
Justice League trailer. Snyder Cut.
I wonder if that's from Batman v Superman.
I think so.
I think that's...
He's got the hole in his chest.
Yeah. That's him dying.
Yeah.
The bells didn't run. But in the dark, among the stars, the god is dead.
The mascara.
I had a dream.
Oh.
Almost like a premonition. There's an attack coming.
Oh.
This world will fall.
Also, Steppenwolf is still in it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
I need warriors. I'm building an alliance to defend ourselves.
How do you know your team's strong enough? If you can't bring down the charging bull, then don't wave the red cape at it.
You're sent here for a reason. And even if it takes you the rest of your life, find out what that reason is.
Oh! Black suit.
He said the age of heroes could never come again.
Isn't that right?
Joker.
Batman.
That is so cool.
Oh man! I couldn't even tell that was his voice at
That is
first.
so
just
much
'cause we
better.
haven't seen him enough, but that is gonna be a good. That's
great.
okay. That scene at the end, that was Batman in his nightmare costume from the nightmare scene. From Batman v Superman. So that clearly, well, I mean, from this at least, my interpretation, that is a scene with Batman and the Joker from the nightmare world that he has.
Yeah.
Man, that last scene is the best part.
So the whole black suit, I don't really understand it. Is that like what he wears when they bring him back to life? And is he evil? Because I always thought that the black suit was like evil Superman.
No, so I don't know it really well, but basically there's a comic book storyline, and then it's been done in like animated cartoons. It's called like The Death of Superman, where the basis of the storyline is Doomsday, the character Doomsday, kills Superman, and everybody thinks he's dead, and for some period of time, I don't know if it's a year or a couple years or just a couple months, but everybody thinks he's dead, but he's really alive, and he's just regenerating, basically.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even realize he's regenerating until he actually comes back to life, and he has long hair and everything, and he's in this black Superman suit.
Okay.
So basically, he comes back to life. That's all I really know about it. He comes back to life, and he's not evil or anything, but he is... I think his head is slightly changed. Like, he's still a good man.
So it's the Superman brought back to life.
Yeah.
He's in the black suit. Okay.
Yeah. It's essentially the same thing that they did in the Justice League, but I don't know if the mother boxes...
Well, because in the Justice League movie, he was kind of evil for a moment there, at least in that one scene.
Yeah.
So I wonder if at first, when he comes back up, if they'll have an actual good fight.
Yeah.
I was disappointed with that scene too. Batman kind of just walked up to him and then got shoved onto the ground. I was like, come on, after Batman v Superman, he just doesn't even fight him.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'm wondering if it'll be like, he first comes back to life and he's kind of evil at first because he doesn't know who he is.
But yeah, that's definitely how it was in the original 2017 Justice League. But in the Death of Superman, when he comes back in a black suit, like it appears the Snyder cut will be, I don't know if he comes back and is momentarily evil in that rendition. Which I'd be okay with it either way, because he's clearly is good again at the end.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited to see that. And the Batman scene at the end, that is just
yeah, we need some great Batman fight scenes. I don't want to see Batman shooting people with a blaster or a gun. I want to see Batman hitting people like the fighter that he is.
The warehouse scene in BVS.
Yeah, I want more of that from Batman.
Yeah. Okay. One other thing that I thought was cool, and they've kind of established that even back in the 2017 Justice League, and at the end of Batman v Superman 2, is that Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne and Batman, he's very similar to Tony Stark in Iron Man in the MCU, and just overall the DCU is not comparable yet to the MCU, but
it's really
the line that Bruce Wayne was saying at the beginning of this, talking about I had a dream or something, I foresaw this coming, is very similar to Tony Stark in the MCU being, after having gone through the wormhole in the first Avengers, and he has depression and anxiety about, he knows there's this big imminent threat, Thanos, that comes eventually.
He creates Ultron.
So that's why I think that is a good parallel with Batman and Iron Man.
It is a parallel for sure. I also am really curious because I vaguely remember back in the day when the original trailer.
I know where you're going.
And when the original trailer, his thumbnail brought this to my mind. When the original trailer for Justice League came out, and there was that scene at the end, Alfred was saying, "You're finally here," or something like that, and then his reflection in his glasses was green.
Yeah.
So that made me think, oh my God, Green Lantern. Like, we're finally gonna get a cool Green Lantern. It's not Ryan Reynolds. I was so happy to see that. But then in the actual movie, that was just nowhere to be seen. It was just. They teased it in the trailer, but then didn't do anything.
I'll throw up a picture of the thumbnail that we're looking at right now, but I'm pretty sure in that thumbnail that's Tom Cruise as the Green Lantern, and he, at least in that picture from that side angle, he would be perfect for Hal Jordan.
I would
there's
say
two. There's
two variants.
the African American Green Lantern.
There's a black guy and a white guy. I don't know if it's in the but in the cartoons, I've seen a different Green Lanterns that are different races. I would say for the white Green Lantern, Tom Cruise, and for the black Green Lantern, I've seen fan art of Idris Elba.
Yeah, he would be really good.
So either one of those guys, I would love to see.
I can't remember what his name is. John Stewart. That's the African American Green Lantern.
It's kind of a nerdy name for a Green Lantern.
That does it for the Snyder Cut Justice League trailer. I'm really glad with what they decided to show in that. They didn't give too much away. A lot of it was things that we've already seen from the original cut of the movie, but there was plenty of new stuff that's only going to draw us in a lot more. So yeah, I can't wait to watch that. We'll be doing a reaction video of the movie when it streams on March 18th, I think is the day. Until then, consider leaving a like on the videos. It helps out the channel quite a bit. Let us know what you think of the trailer down in the comments section. There's a lot to speculate on here. Consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see more fun reactions like this. As always, have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.